Final question. What is the first bill that you would pass if you eventually becomes the person to represent your federal constituency?
Well, I think that it will have to do with housing. Housing is the very first thing. We have to do something about housing, right? In the Navy, it has to be something that has to address urban conurbation in the Navy, especially that Navy metropolis area. Right now, we have a GRA that's been abandoned, so we're going to look at how to because the state government looks like they are not able to do that. We're going to look at how to. That's why I said stakeholder management, because the state government as well as the local government, all of them are stakeholders in developmental. For me, I play developmental politics. I don't play those kind of the type P2B style of politics. So if we can able to bring in partners and all that to see how we can, using a very nice framework legislation to, come across, get around that's housing deficit in Nnewi. It's a ticking time bomb that very soon people will start living on trees, and that's one thing that we've got to do. Of course, at the state level. I mean, routes are being done. So that's one thing that needs some very simple frameworks to bring people together and get you don't need you don't need so much to get things running. So, and I believe that also as the national lawmaker, so many of these cities, not just Nnewi, there are a lot of cities. So I'm talking about Nnewi in particular, but we need to make laws that ensure that government takes care of growing population in our cities. It needs to be a matter of law. It needs to be a matter of a legal framework that addresses this issue so that we don't leave it to chance. And before you know it now, we start having a society where that includes the cost of rent and all that. A lot of housing a lot of laws around housing needs to be updated. You may not be making a new law, but of course updating the extant ones, and if there's need, bringing in new frameworks that will make these things. For me, it's about the results, to achieve the result. If there are 10,000 homeless people, for example, in Nigeria, when I'm elected, I want that by the end of the first term, there should be just, I should have gotten at 9,999 would have gotten, housing, so that we'll deal with the one remaining, when whoever comes, whoever's they continue. If I get another opportunity, but people send me again, of course, we can also look at other issues. But that is a primary concern that, amongst other concerns that borders on education and health and well-being of the people generally.
Thank you very much, Comrade Caleb Okeke Enugu, for stopping by. So we want to wish you guys a very blissful convention tomorrow in Abuja. Do have a safe trip as you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.